good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be rebuilding my Portland Trailblazers, my favorite team in the NBA, the team that went to the Western Conference Finals last year, and now we're just plummeting down to the face of the earth, and we're just not very good this season. We're 18-24. I'm just waiting because every season feels like the Blazers make a run, you know, towards the All-Star break and after the All-Star break. I'm still hoping and praying that can be a real thing here this season because it is sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's been weird for me as a Blazers fan. I'm used to so much regular season success, and this year that hasn't been it. And there's some talks about them maybe getting Kevin Love, getting Danilo Gallinari at the trade deadline. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to be very, very honest. That's not going to help. It just isn't. It really isn't going to help. The biggest problem with this team, before I tell you, make sure to hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's try to get 100,000 likes today. I don't even get that many views. That's a total joke. 100 likes. 100 likes. So, like I said, the biggest problem for this team is two-way players. They don't have enough of those. There's not enough two-way players on this team. The defense is just so bad. Look at this. C- perimeter defense, D-, C- or C+, D-, C-. Kent Bazemore is the best defender at a B+, D-, C+, B+, or B-, D. I mean, just like, there's no good defenders on this team. That's the biggest issue. We can't play defense. We just can't. So, yeah, we can go out there and get into Danilo Gallinari. We can go get, I don't know, Kevin Love, but is that going to fix our defense? No, it won't. Not at all. We need better defense. It's just facts. And as much as I hate to admit it, we just need to find a way to get better two-way players here. I don't know whether that's going to be trading CJ or whatever we have to do, but we got to find some players that can play some defense because we have none right now. Obviously, we had Harkless and Aminu last year who we could rely on, but they weren't very good on offense. So that's why I say this team needs better two-way players. So, like I said, there's the rumors about getting Danilo Gallinari. I might get him just this season, and just why not? But my plan is to sign a free agent in 2021, whether that be Paul George or Kawhi Leonard, to come here and help Damian Lillard out. That's my plan for the video. That is my plan. I just told you guys in the very beginning. I'm looking for Danilo Gallinari. I was like, where is Gallinari? Let's see what they would want for him. If they want a lot, I'm not even gonna do it. They want Damian freaking Lillard. Are you kidding me? Definitely not going anywhere in this video. They want CJ. I'm not doing this for CJ. You're crazy. Nasir Little, Kent Bazemore in a first. That's actually not terrible. I would definitely be down to do that potentially. Anthony Simons. I actually like this trade. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and give them. I don't want to give them my 2021 if I don't have to. Let's try to give them like 2023. A second and a first. We'll give you Nasir Little, Kent Bazemore for Gallinari. Okay, so that's good. We got Danilo Gallinari to help us out for the rest of the season. And then, what's his name? Carmelo can move to small forward now. Although his defense isn't going to be great either, but nonetheless, he can play small forward. So Gallinari, welcome to the team. Our offense still isn't going to be great. I don't know what they're going to do with Hassan Whiteside. He's on a one-year deal, and he's been playing very good for us. Don't get me wrong. He's like one of our only good defenders on this team. And we just traded our other one, which is kind of funny that I just traded him. But we miss Zach Collins desperately. We miss Rodney Hood. The injuries just haven't been great. They haven't been great. But I've talked enough at the beginning of this video. Like I said, there's a long-term plan set in place. But we'll have to see how the rest of the season goes with just these guys. And I'll see you guys at the end. And hopefully we can push into the playoffs. Number one has come to an end. And of course, the Los Angeles Clippers have won the championship, which is my pick personally to win the championship this season. But I will say, I watched a video the other day and I thought it was interesting that the fact that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are barely playing together, you gotta wonder if that's gonna affect him going into the playoffs. Maybe towards the end of the season they'll start playing together, but there is a chance they go into the postseason like playing 30 games together. And is that gonna be enough a chemistry between those two guys? It is definitely an interesting topic to talk about. But we did end up in the lottery, went 38-44. So obviously we didn't make the playoffs, but we do end up dropping to number 14. So we do have a lottery pick, which is good, I guess. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but we had 28 points from CJ, 28 from Damian Lillard, I should say, 22 from McCollum, and 15 from Carmelo. Obviously, he did his thing. I have this feeling that Carmelo is not going to be back in Portland after the season. I feel like since this guy is playing so well, he never wanted to come to Portland anyway. I feel like some team is definitely going to be interested in him, and he probably will go elsewhere. So I don't know if I'll re-sign him in this video. But as far as our staff is concerned, I want to get a good staff. I love Terry Stotts in real life. Don't get me wrong, but It's time to move on. I'm gonna go with a Gregg Popovich. Let's go Gregg Popovich for sure. Why wouldn't I go Gregg Popovich? And we're not gonna get him, so I don't know why I even tried. But we'll go with Underwood, I guess, instead, and we'll get Mr. Trent Peterson with his good ratings, and we'll sign both of them. Okay, wait. Okay, I guess we'll sign Jacob Underwood, and then we should be able to sign Trent Peterson, right? Yes, we do. Okay, so Trent Peterson, welcome to Portland now. So we have Jacob Underwood. I don't even know who that is in real life or what he has to do with 2K, but we have the 14th overall pick. My biggest concern in this video is something I haven't done in a while in a Blazers rebuild is have cap space. I want cap space to sign players, and this team hasn't had cap space in quite a while because of obviously, Neil O'Shea, who is the GM, if you don't know, by the way, of Portland. Like the year of 2016, or I think it was, gave these stupid contracts out to Allen Crabbe, Myers Leonard, Evan Turner. I mean, just some of the worst contracts you could even imagine to walk the face of this earth. They were some of the dumbest things you would ever see. Some of you may know what I'm talking about, but I think I'm gonna draft Isaiah Stewart out of Washington, I guess, and hope he's a decent player. I think he's like a 75 overall. That's usable. We'll see what we can do. Rodney Hood declines, so losing Rodney Hood will suck too, but I'm gonna also decline Abel Nader, or however you say his name. Qualifying offer Scalabissiere, who low-key was balling for this team, there for a little bit whenever Whiteside would sit out. There was a game where Scal was just hitting shots like crazy, but we have negative $68 million. Of course, a lot of that is because of these guys, but once you renounce everybody, the craziest thing in the world is the Blazers actually have cap space. $18 million to spend if you get rid of everybody. So that's pretty good. And then you have CJ McCollum as well and Yusuf Nurkic. I cannot wait for Yusuf Nurkic to be back, man. I seriously can't. His defense is going to come in clutch. Although, like I said, Whiteside's playing good defense as well. We just need more defenders is the problem. So Lillard and McCollum, I'm going to try to keep them in this offseason. But like I said, small forward and power forward, we need to find defenders. It's just simple as that. We need to find players that can play defense and also score. So we're going to look for the best defenders we can. Iguodala obviously strikes me as somebody that would be a decent player here to bring. Let's see what else we got. Joe Harris, not really a defender that you think of. Rodney Hood's defense isn't bad. Jay Crowder, 75 overall. So I'm kind of shooting low now. I think I'm going to go Iguodala. I mean, why not? I'm going to give him a 1-year deal. We might as well. And as far as power forward is concerned, we could re-sign Gallinari, and we could probably trade for a, which I think that's the move. And then Whiteside, we could get him back as well. But I think I'm not even going to worry about Whiteside because I really don't even know what I would trade him for, to be honest. I know I could trade him, but I think I will re-sign Gallinari to take advantage of trying to get a good player in return. So I think I'll grab Gallinari for like 2 years or something like that. Let's see if we get him. So we get, we can't sign both. Okay, that kind of sucks. I'd rather have Iguodala, if I'm honest with you, because I need defense. Like, I really do. So I'm going to get Iguodala. And we're not going to be able to sign Gallinari, I imagine, now. Yeah, probably not. So we have Andre Iguodala now, as far as power forward is concerned. Paul Millsap is here, but I probably don't have enough money for the dude. Yeah, we definitely don't. How much cap space do we have now? We have $9 million to spend. So we still have a decent amount, but I want cap space going into 2021. My guy, CJ McCollum, is probably going to get traded in this video. I'm not even going to front. We need a power forward, though. We really do. So let's go find that power forward that we can bring here. You got guys like Marvin Williams, Drebko. Wow, this is thin. This is not looking too good. I don't really know. Rodney Hood. You have his bird rights. I think I got to sign him so I can trade him. So let's sign Rodney Hood. Bring him in, and then we'll probably get a better power forward, hopefully, for him. Or he could be our bench small forward still as well, which might be a better idea because we really don't have a bench either now I think about it. Zach Collins also. I forgot about this dude. Could definitely play defense as well. But I'd rather have him be the backup center or something to Nurkic, I think. I just think that he fits in that role better. So I think I will move. I guess I'll leave my power forward for now. But we need to find a power forward. So Rodney Hood, and let's go Gary Trent Jr. And hopefully we get like a 2-for-2 deal or something like Joe Harris, Tyus Jones, Bradley, Claxton. Jeremy Grant sounds good to me. I actually like the idea of getting Jeremy Grant, who is on a 1-year deal as well. So we're probably going to grab Jeremy Grant from the Nuggets. We're going to be trading Rodney Hood for Jeremy Grant, who's going to start. And then I think Grant is his defense, perimeter defense, I think is decent, right? C+, it's not bad. Okay, I mean, that's better than nothing. So yeah, Jeremy Grant and Isaiah Stewart and Zach Collins. Probably send Isaiah Stewart to the G League. And then as far as everything else is concerned, obviously we're going to need more of a bench than that, but this is probably what our first offseason is going to look like. It's not great by any means, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot more work to do, but we will be doing that, trust me. So Jeremy Lin, Brad Wanamaker, I guess I'll get Brad Wanamaker to be the backup point guard for next season. And then let's grab Ekebe Udo, I guess, or something like that. Side Brad Wanamaker. Let's see what else I can afford now. And you got Tyson Chandler, Zaza, Bogut. Yeah, this is going to be very, very thin rotation, but a lot of our money is going towards Lillard and McCollum, of course, so that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, that's the first offseason in the wraps. Not great by any means. I'm decided to keep McCollum for now, and we'll see what we can do after that. McCollum actually goes down in overall, which is actually kind of weird. I understand why, Nurkic and Iguodala went down, but McCollum going down is kind of odd. I don't really like that too much because there's no reason he should. He's like gonna enter his prime at this point, so I don't know why he went down in overall. But I will say I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of the second season. We'll recap the rotation at the end of the season, and there is a world where I might trade McCollum at the trade deadline. If not, probably in the offseason. Season number 2 has come to an end, and actually this time we won one more game than last year, but we actually made the playoffs, which is shocking. But we went 39-43. Here were the stats. We can all look at them together. 29 points from Mr. Damian Lillard. CJ had 23, and Nurkic had 17 and 12. So yeah, very good stats. Brad Wanamaker actually had 9 off the bench. Jeremy Grant with 9. Scalable this year, and Iguodala obviously was just here for his defense. He'll be gone in the offseason. I want to resign Jeremy Grant because I think I want him to be our starting power forward potentially. I did send Isaiah Stewart to the G League though, so we'll have to see how he's looking. But we get to face the Rockets now. Here was how our rotation was going at Lillard, McCollum, Iguodala, Grant, Nurkic, Brad Wanamaker, Scal, and Zach Collins, and Anthony Simons. So yeah, not too bad, but also not too great either. So let's go ahead and see if we can upset the Houston Rockets. We all know Russell Westbrook's going to be trying at 100 miles per hour when he comes to face Damian Lillard because he's salty. He is salty, man. He is salty. 3-2, no freaking way. Oh my gosh, we're going to a game 7 with these dudes. Can we actually beat these guys? That would be funny. I would laugh so badly. Come on, man. Come on, Portland. Stand up. Stand up, baby. Oh, we kind of made it interesting, but we lost. And, let's see. Where's Russell Westbrook? 10 and 15. Okay, that's not bad. All right. But, did you guys watch the Rockets and Blazers game the other day whenever Russell Westbrook started talking all that talk after, he said Lillard can't guard him? They literally can't guard each other. Neither one of them are good at... I mean, Russell Westbrook's okay, but Russell Westbrook can't defend Lillard either. Let's go to the draft. With the 15th overall pick, Isaiah Stewart did go up in overall, but I actually don't think I'm going to keep him. I really don't. So let's see. We can get Buddy Hield. That would be awesome. Fournier, Aaron Gordon. I definitely would love a Buddy Hield type of player, but I don't want to take the cap right now. So I guess I'll draft right now and kind of hope that I get some value out of this draft. We can probably trade this pick later on, or we get a decent bench player. Josh Christopher, Scottie Barnes. Let's go. Which one do I want? Which one do I want? Scottie Barnes is ranked higher, so I think I'm gonna go with Scottie Barnes out of Florida State. And let's see what he ends up being with number 15. Did I make a mistake? Scottie Barnes is 75 overall, while Josh Christopher is 76. So I guess, maybe I made a mistake. It's all good. So Scottie Barnes, welcome. Probably won't stay here anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Schofield will go ahead and accept. Nurkic will bring back. Nurkic is on one of the cheapest deals ever for center, so yeah, we'll definitely gladly bring him back. But everybody else can take a hike besides Zach Collins. I kind of want to keep him or trade him. I want to get something for him. So negative $35 million in cap space. Obviously, Grant, Iguodala, Wanamaker. We got Scala Bissiere. There's a lot of free agents we don't really care about. And then Mr. Zach Collins and Jeremy Grant. We're going to renounce. We're going to renounce Jeremy Grant. And we're going to probably... Is there someone... Stewart, Scottie Barnes. Yeah, Scottie Barnes, I guess, is taking up some of our cap. Okay, so we have $4 million right now, basically. But if we free up some money, we should be able to go out there and get somebody like Paul George or Kawhi, which is my goal right now. And we're negative $20 million away from doing that. So, CJ, I got to trade you. And the thing that sucks about this is I got to trade him for something cheap. I can't be taking on like a player back. And I don't know how I'm going to make that work. So we got to see what's out here. So, CJ, I also want to get a starting shooting guard out of this, like Marcus Smart. Would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind him. He would definitely free up some money. Let's see what else, because he's on a cheaper deal. And I know whatever I get in return is not going to be a great value for CJ, but nonetheless, I kind of need to do this. I want the money to go sign Paul George or Kawhi. So Bamba, Evan Fournier is a good deal. That Marcus Smart deal is looking pretty intriguing. I'm not going to lie. We get Trent Warford as well, and we give him Schofield. Trent Warford should be another trade piece. I don't know if we get Marcus Smart, though, if that would give us enough money to do anything. Maybe somebody cheaper would be better. Let's go look around the league. What could I find? I'm cool with like a 78 overall, I guess. Like Matisse Thybulle. He actually wouldn't be too bad to just grab, honestly. I don't know what his price would be, but let's see. They want Scottie Barnes. He could be a nice starting shooting guard for us. Let's go Scottie Barnes in a first, and we'll get Jonah Bolden as well, who could be a backup power forward for us. So I think I'm gonna get Matisse Thybulle. He could be the starting shooting guard potentially while McCollum is gone. I'm gonna do that Marcus Smart trade because if I can finesse keeping Marcus Smart while potentially going after one of those guys, I will. Robert Williams would actually be a better center, and we'll do this trade. I'm gonna try to squeeze the first out of him too if I can. They're not interested. They want to give me Schofield and give me 2 firsts. Okay, that's better value from McCollum. So we'll do that. And we'll get Marcus Smart. So that's going to be better defense already. I don't know how much money that's freed up. Let's see. We have $17 million now. So yeah, we definitely still need to. Oh, I guess we have 20. Let's see. How far away are we from making a deal with Kawhi or Paul George? Okay, we're pretty far. Negative $6 million away from Paul George and like negative 11 from Kawhi. So we got to try to make this work. All right. What could I do? We could, let's see. Who could we get rid of? Marcus Smart. I guess Marcus Smart's going to have to bite the dust. I wanted to keep him, but I guess we're going to trade him now. So let's see what we can get for him. Something cheap, preferably. Kevin Huerter, that frees up $10 million, and we get a nice shooting guard. I'm not opposed to that, potentially. LeVert, Gary Harris, Aaron Holiday. Aaron Holiday's not bad. I'm pretty sure he's a decent defender, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Definitely could be wrong. Covington, I'm done with him. I get him too much. Huerter, or do I want Aaron Holiday? Let's take Aaron Holiday in a first. He'll be a better backup point guard. He'll be suitable for a point guard position. So we'll get Aaron Holiday. Now we have the availability, and Aaron Holiday is not the greatest defender, but he'll still be a backup point guard for us. So can we go out there and sign my man Kawhi or Paul George? Let's see. We better be able to, because I didn't just do this for nothing, right? Oh, come on now. I should be able to sign him. All right. So we gave him a deal. I wish I kind of would have gave him a no trade clause, but he is our number one. Okay, cool. So let's offer Kawhi a contract as well. Okay, I don't think we're able to get Kawhi, but Paul George, I want Paul George. That's who I want. Let's see if we can get him. Yes, we do. Let's go. We do have to renounce Zach Collins, but Paul George is going to be a great fit next to Damian Lillard. These two should be able to coexist very well, and it should be good. So Paul George coming to Portland to help out Damian Lillard is going to be able to play defense, which is important. And I don't know if I'm going to start Paul George or put him shooting guard or small forward. I guess we kind of need a small forward right now, so let's move him to small forward. He goes up. So Matisse Thybulle could start. We got Lillard and Aaron Holiday. We don't really have a power forward right now, which is something I want to address. So let's see power forward. Rudy Gay. Is Jeremy Grant still out here? He is. $9 million. Or we could get Rudy Gay as well. We have options. Let's see what we can do. Boo. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name, because every time I do, it never works out. So we're not gonna do it. JaMychal Green. I think I'm gonna go with Jeremy Grant. I think he would be a nice fit in playing next to Paul George. He's already played, and he's a decent defender. He's gonna be better than any one of these guys. So Jeremy Grant, welcome back, and we're gonna get Jeremy Grant secured now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do have Anthony Simons, who we kind of don't need now. And then Isaiah Stewart can come off the bench for, or we could, let's see if I could flip this for good bench pieces. Let's see. Anthony Simons and Isaiah Stewart for Zubac. Wow, that is some. Brandon Clark and Jonas Valanciunas. Kevin Huerter. That'd be cool. Precious and Shabazz. Warren and Grant. Oh, Warren would be awesome as well. Reggie Perry. So we have some, Lonnie Walker and I kind of like that. Troy Brown Jr. and Moritz Wagner. That's not bad either. Wow, this is looking like the winner, though, I think. I think this is going to be the winner. That's going to give us a backup small forward and a backup power forward immediately. So I think that's the winner. I think we're going to go with that trade. We're going to go with this Wizards trade. We get Troy Brown Jr. and Moritz Wagner and get some better bench pieces. So this should lock up this team now. So when we look at the team, we do have 3 centers now, which we don't really need. Let's move either I know Wagner goes up like crazy. Yes, he does. All right, so Wagner, we could even start him potentially, to be honest. So yeah, we might do that. And we got Nurkic, Robert Williams. So this team's looking pretty solid. It's not terrible by any means. I'm liking how it's looking. So hopefully this can go well. As far as better shooting guards, Damian Lee has actually been playing pretty good for Golden State. I'm going to sign him. Give us some options at the trade deadline potentially. So we got Damian Lee now. So I think what I'm going to do is similar to the end of the season. I might even stop at the trade deadline depending on how things go. And I'll stop and I'll obviously show you guys the rotation at the end of the season and the stats. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully now that Paul George is in town, we can play better defense, and which means we'll have a better record. At the trade deadline, I'm going to try to make an acquisition to make this team better. We're 22-19 right now, but Jaren Jackson, I was looking at this guy's stats. I also have a backup plan if this doesn't work. He has actually a decent perimeter defense for a power forward, and he's an 86 overall. So I'm going to try to see if I can upgrade this spot and see if they'll do this. Let's see. It's going to take a lot, I feel like, to get Jaren Jackson, but I'm willing to just sell the farm because this is our last season anyway. So hopefully they take this for Jackson. Wow, they're not going to take this. Okay, what if I offered, let's say, I guess, Brad Wanamaker too? They're not going to be able to do that. And you can give me, like, I don't know, Grayson Allen, I guess. And they're not wanting to do this. Okay, so there is a different plan I do have in mind. I offered it earlier, and it was a very intriguing trade that I saw. But Jeremy Grant's actually not getting minutes anyway. And I thought it was interesting when I was looking at trades that Mr. Marvin Bagley came up. That doesn't happen all the time. It really doesn't. Not very often to me anyway. Also, we could get Dennis Schroeder, which would be a nice bench piece, which is also an intriguing idea. So Dennis Schroeder, what else was that? And TJ Warren, who could play power forward. That's almost a better trade, honestly. It really is. Wow, I didn't even think about this. Pretty sure Warren's a decent defender as well. I gotta check that. I gotta fact check that real quick. Is that on the Thunder? I don't know if that was a Thunder trade or not. I didn't really I should have checked. Why does this go so slow? Let's see. Is it still on the Thunder? No. Where was that? I gotta find that now. I'm gonna go back to that. So, what was it? Aaron Hall, Jeremy Grant, and it was what's his name? Matisse Thybulle. Oh no, not Matisse Thybulle. Gosh dang it, not Matisse Thybulle. It was Maurice Wagner. I was like, where's Maurice Wagner? There he is. Okay, so 82 overall, Maurice Wagner. For let's see, it was Marvin Bagley is almost like very intriguing, but then you also can get Schroeder and Warren from the Pacers. Warren is a, let's see, can I find it here? It's on Indiana, so let's just go look at Indiana real quick. We'll make a decision. So I'm curious, this might be an intriguing trade. TJ Warren, C minus. Okay, so it's not the best. Do I go Marvin Bagley, or because what is our bench doing right now? Let's see what the bench is doing right. Oh, I want to go look at stats. Let's see what how the bench is doing right now. Who's our best bench scorer right now, and we'll go from there. So we have Paul George, Nurkic, obviously Aaron Holiday. So yeah, the bench isn't doing phenomenal. It really isn't. So I think I'm gonna do that trade. Let's do it. Why not? Let's go Wagner and Jeremy Grant for Schroeder and the other guy, because that would probably be a very good trade for us. TJ Warren. We're gonna grab these two, and that's gonna give us more depth, which is even better. So TJ Warren, he'll play power forward like I initially thought. They want to start Schroeder at shooting guard. I'm not gonna want to do that. Let's move Matisse Thybulle back in that spot, and then I will go with Schroeder as the sixth man, of course. And the bench is even better now. And then we can move Damian Lee. I guess is gonna be kicked out of the rotation now, and we'll have Matisse Thybulle playing not 13 minutes. I think that's a little like insane. We're gonna go Schroeder with 30. We'll give Matisse Thybulle about 22. Take a little bit away here, a little bit away there. Is there anyone else getting weird minutes? I can't find. Let's go like this, and let's give 29 minutes to Matisse Thybulle. So yeah, this is gonna be it. We're gonna have Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench. He should put up some scoring for us as well. 3.5 star at balance still. So that's the one trade I wanted to do. I'm gonna continue to simulate, and hopefully this goes even better. Of the season, we went 53-29, and we are facing the Spurs in the first round. Here is the final rotation, just in case you guys missed it. Damian Lillard, Matisse Thybulle, Paul George, Warren, Nurkic, Dennis Schroeder, Troy Brown, Aaron Holiday, and Robert Williams. So that's all looking fine and dandy. And here are the player stats. Let's go ahead and see how that finished out. We had 22 from Damian Lillard and 17 from Paul George and 16 from Dennis Schroeder. 15 from Nurkic and 14 from TJ Warren. So looks like Lillard's not having to carry this team anymore, which is also a very good thing. But we do have the Spurs in the first round. So this is the first time that we are a higher seed in the playoffs, and we almost beat Houston in that second season, but hopefully we can actually beat San Antonio here as they do even it up. We're up 3-2. Can we win in 6? Game 7 situation with San Antonio. Hopefully this does not turn out the way I don't want it to. Let's go ahead and beat these Spurs and move on. Please don't lose to San Antonio. Looking pretty good, and we're gonna beat them. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought we had that in the bag. Are you serious? 23-22. 2019. What just happened? Oh my gosh, I thought we won. Kawhi, you went back to San Antonio, you snake. That makes me mad. Kawhi, I didn't even know Kawhi was there. Murray, Clarkson. No Aldridge. It's just Kawhi Leonard and a bunch of bums. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. Murray is not a bum. Clarkson's not a bum. And I don't know who this is. Wendell Moore Jr. Man, that's so annoying. They literally have DeJounte Murray and Kawhi Leonard, and that's it. And they just beat us. Wow. All right, man. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I think, we did fine. Portland definitely became a better team in this video because, like I said, if you're a Blazers fan or if you know about the Blazers, the biggest problem is defense. And that's what they need to address the most. Go get a defender at the trade deadline. Go somewhere you can play defense. Or get 2 players that can play defense and start them. Please. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.